Question number 1. Lottery scratchers originated in what state? Is that A, Arizona, B, Florida, C, Massachusetts, or D, Oregon? Lottery scratchers were first introduced by what state? Was that A, Arizona, B, Florida, C, Massachusetts, or D, Oregon? Number 2. In Romanian, how do you say I do? Is that fuck you, suck it, or porno? In Romanian, how do you say I do? Is that fuck, suck it, fuck you, or porno? Question number 3. What is defenestration? Is that A, dancing with no music, B, yeeting out a window, C, returning a call, or D, eating lunch? What is defenestration? Is that A, dancing with no music, B, yeeting out a window, C, returning a call, or D, eating lunch? What profession is somebody the title Esquire? Is that A, a lawyer, B, a doctor, C, a model, or D, a waiter? What profession is somebody with the title Esquire? Is that A, a lawyer, B, a doctor, C, a model, or D, a waiter? Question number 5. Captain Ahab was the captain to what ship? Was that A, the Farquad, B, the Nimrod, C, the Pequod, or D, the Nimbus? Captain Ahab was the captain to what ship? Is that A, Farquad, B, Nimrod, C, Pequod, or D, Nimbus? Question number 6. What's the name of the chef mascot to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal? Is that A, Maurice, B, Cinnamon, C, Gordon, or D, Wendell? What's the name of the chef mascot to the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal? Is that A, Maurice, B, Cinnamon, C, Gordon, or D, Wendell? Oh shit! Who's that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? Jesus Christ, who is that? Oh my God! I'll give a point for the first team that gets it right. Oh, that was very close. That was very close. All right. So, perfect. All right, awesome. Thank you. So that was lightning fast. I didn't tell him to run. Alrighty. All right, we do need to keep it civil, but I appreciate the vigor. It's okay. The first team that got it up here was right. Alrighty. Yes, whoever gets here first, yeah. Yeah, you gotta be quick. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh. All right. I appreciate that. That was great. There was a lot of good stuff going on there. Woo! All right, thank you. As the very first team that got up here, Mr. Grant, you were apt to know that was indeed Lapras. Congratulations, you get an extra point on that one. All right. So they didn't like the running. So yeah. So now we'll just be. If you just get it right, you get the points. Question number 7. Rapunzel gets her name from what? Is that A, a baguette, B, a shoe, C, a spider, or D, a flower? Rapunzel gets her name from what? Is that A, a baguette, B, a shoe, C, a spider, or D, a flower? Question number 8. What's the name for 3 astrological bodies in a line? Is that A, Zapraxil, B, Prevnar, C, Myrmidology, or D, Syzygy? What's the name for 3 astrological bodies in a line? Is that A, Zapraxil, B, Prevnar, C, Mimilgy, or D, Syzygy? Number 9. What product got a Beatles song banned? Is that A, bread, B, eggs, C, walnuts, or D, Coca-Cola? What product got a Beatles song banned? Was that A, bread, B, eggs, C, walnuts, or D, Coca-Cola? And last question here for multiple choice. This is number 10. In Monopoly, what is the last railroad before passing go? Is that A, the Reading Railroad, B, Pennsylvania Railroad, C, B&O Railroad, or D, the Short Line? Number 10. What's the last railroad before passing go in Monopoly? Is that A, Reading Railroad, B, Pennsylvania Railroad, C, B&O Railroad, or D, the Short Line Railroad? All right, guys, thanks for being patient there. That didn't suck too bad. Let's go over that multiple choice round. But first, thank you again, guys, for coming out here and being part of this tournament. Happens every year here at Monkey Pants, the big trivia tournament. One more week, guys. This is going to be next week's the championship round. Alrighty. Question number 1. Lottery scratcher started in what state? That was Massachusetts. And Romania, how do you say I do? Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. And number 3. What's defenestration? That's yeeting out of a window. Yes, defenestration is throwing somebody or just throwing something out of a window. Number 4. What's an esquire? That's a lawyer. 5. Captain Ahab was the captain of the Pequod. 6. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, that chef, his name? Wendell. 7. Rapunzel actually gets its name from a flower or plant. Yeah. I don't know why they consider it a vegetable in some places, but it's just an edible flower. And number 8. What's those 3 bodies in an astrological, or 3 astrological bodies in a row? Oh God, I'm never gonna be able to say this right. Syzygy? Syzygy. Syzygy. And number 9, what product got a Beatles song banned? That was Coca-Cola. At the time when they sang Come Together, having advertisements for specific things such as Coca-Cola was technically against BBC's or the British Broadcast Service violation, whatever. So yes, Coca-Cola got their song banned. And number 10, what's the last railroad in Monopoly before you pass go? Short Line. Alrighty, guys. History. Round of history. All right, guys. Question number 1. Depending on who you ask, what Greek hero is father of history or father of lies? Depending on who you ask, what Greek hero is father of history or father of lies? Question number 2. Oh, man. Who's that Pokemon? Make sure your answer matches the correct type. All right, you didn't need to run this time, but I appreciate the running. All right, I'll give you the extra point for the run. Yeah, they didn't like the running. It's all right, it's all right. I told them no more running. You guys do not need to run. Please, no more running. Alrighty. That Pokemon? That's far-fetched. 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 Alrighty. Question number 2 for history. Laissez-faire economics, or laissez-faire economic regulations led to what low point from 1929 to 1939? Laissez-faire economic regulations led to what low point from 1929 to 1939? Number 3. Question number 3 here for history. Which one of Jesus' disciples is recognized as the very first pope? Which one of Jesus' disciples is recognized as the very first pope? Number 4. History number 4. From 27 BCE to 180 CE, what is the Roman Golden Age known as? What is the Roman Golden Age? From 27 BCE to 180 CE, what is the Roman Golden Age called? History number 5. What communist country in Europe was formed October 7th, 1949? What communist country in Europe was formed October 7th, 1949? Number 6. History number 6 here. What group deliberately destroyed when they sacked Rome in 455 CE? What group deliberately destroyed when they sacked Rome in 455 CE? Who was the first president to be born in a hospital? Who was the very first president to have been born in a hospital? Question number 8 here for history. In 1915, the White Rock Beverage Company became the first to depict what in an ad? In 1915, the White Rock Beverage Company became the first to depict what in an advertisement? Number 9. What composer wrote Moonlight Sonata? What composer wrote Moonlight Sonata? And this is the last question here for history. Number 10. The year without a summer was attributed to what volcano's 1815 eruption? The year without a summer was attributed to what volcano's 1815 eruption? All right, last call for answer sheets. My tournament teams, please, to the front. 10 seconds to turn in your answers. All right, guys, thanks for being patient there. Let's go over history round. But first, as always, I want to tell you guys a great way how you can support Big Hat Trivia. That's with merchandise. We always love seeing you guys support us. Thank you, Mr. Jacob, out there. All of you guys wearing your merchandise, looking great. Thank you for supporting us. It allows us to do things like this, give back to you guys. So, support us with merchandise. Great way to do it. Oh man, who is that? What Pokemon is that one? Make sure your card matches the type of Pokemon. You do not need to run. You don't need to run. I'll give you 2 points if you can get this one correct. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll take. Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. Good hustle, good hustle. That one was Electabuzz. Yeah. All righty, guys. Question number 1 for this round. Yell it out when you guys see the answers here. Question number 1 was, depending on who you ask, who's the father of history or the father of lies? That's Herodotus. The father of lies, apparently. Herodotus, what hero? Of course, Herodotus. Number 2. The laissez-faire economic policies led to what events? Great Depression. Number 3. The name of Jesus' disciple, the very first pope, Saint Peter. Number 4. What's the the golden age of Roman? That's Pax Romana. Yes, Pax Romana, the golden age of Rome. What communist country was formed October 7th, 1949? East Germany. East Germany was technically a country. Yep. Number 6. What group deliberately destroyed Rome when they sacked it in 455 BC? I gave some leeway to my non-tournament teams, but one team in the tournament did get it correct, so screwed the rest of you guys. The Vandals. If they didn't put Vandals, I was going to allow Goths or Visigoths. You guys are fine. You guys are fine. Non-tournament teams, I gave some leeway. Because they deliberately destroyed their Vandals. Alrighty. Number 7. Who was the first president born in a hospital? Jimmy Carter. Now this next one, the White Rock Company. This could go a couple different ways. The White Rock Company in 1915 was the very first company to depict Santa Claus. Yes, Santa Claus, yeah. Coca-Cola, another White Rock company, didn't come around until like the 30s or so. They didn't come around and advertise with Santa until about the 30s. But the White Rock Company was first. Santa likes his Coke, that's all we know. Number 9. Woo, where are we at? What composer wrote the Moonlight Sonata? That's Beethoven. And last question here. What mountain caused the year without a summer? That was Mount Tambora. Mount Tambora. Alrighty, guys. It's been a long time coming. Heck yeah. Who's that one? That's Pikachu. Yeah, there you go. Alrighty, guys. Pokemon question, and this is all going to be the first gen stuff. First gen, you don't need to worry. There's one question regarding a non-first gen, but it's still first gen because it's episode 1. Speaking of which, question number 1, guys. Question number 1. What legendary Pokemon does Ash see in the very first episode? What legendary Pokemon does Ash see in the very first episode? Watch it, mister. What Pokemon moves in with Ash's mom when Ash leaves the house? Watch it, mister. Oh, let me get back here. What Pokemon moves in with Ash's mom when he leaves the house? Number 3. What Pokemon was originally going to be the face of the franchise instead of Pikachu? What Pokemon was that? What Pokemon was originally going to be the face of the franchise instead of Pikachu? Pokemon number 4. Pikachu was featured on a coin for what small island nation? Pikachu was featured on a coin for what small island nation? Yeah, it's a real country. Special delivery. What dragon type is the fastest flyer? Special delivery. What dragon type is the fastest flyer? Pokemon number 6. What's the very first Pokemon you see in the intro song? So when the song comes on, what's the very first Pokemon? What's the very first Pokemon seen in the intro song? Number 7 for Pokemon. It rocks. What's the largest unevolved Pokemon? I said it rocks. What's the largest unevolved Pokemon? It rocks. What's the largest unevolved Pokemon? Question number 8. While Pikachu is number 25, what's number 52? That's right. While Pikachu is number 25, what's number 52? That's right. All right, what's that Pokemon? I'll give you guys 2 points on this one. Remember, the Pokemon must match the type. Thank you much. That was very amicable. I appreciate that. Think you guys did pretty well in this one. Of course, Magmar. Good job, everybody. Oh. Let's go. Thank you. All right, back to trivia again. Alrighty. Number 9 for Pokemon. It can go any way. What Pokemon has the most amount of signature moves? It can go any way. What Pokemon has the most signature moves? Number 10 here for Pokemon. Ness was the original name to what gentle Pokemon? Ness was the original name to what gentle water type? Ness was the original name to what gentle water type? All right, guys, thanks for being patient. Let's go over the round Pokemon. Pokemon round. All right, guys, question number 1. What was the very first Pokemon that Ash sees? Correction, what was the Pokemon at the end of the very first episode? That Pokemon? Ho-Oh. And number 2, who moved in and made moves on Ash's mom? Mr. Mime. Number 3, who was originally supposed to be the face of the franchise? Clefairy. And number 4, what island nation put Pikachu on a coin? That was Niue? Niue, something like that. That's all I know is Niue. Niue? Yes. What's the fastest flying Pokemon? That's Dragonite. And who's the very first Pokemon to appear in the intro song on the show? That's Mewtwo. Yes, Mewtwo, then Mew, and then a few other ones. But yes, Mewtwo flies across the screen first. And question number 7. It rocks. What's the largest unevolved Pokemon? I think I might have messed that one up, but either way. Onix. And while Pikachu's number 25, who's number 52? Meowth. Number 25 is the mouse. Number 52 is the cat. Yeah. And number 9, it can go any way. What Pokemon has the most signature moves? That's Eevee. Yes. Ditto really only has one signature move, and that's Copy. What's that? I don't know if those are signature moves though. Eevee has signature moves. I'll give points. I'll give points where they're due. All right, and number 10, Ness was the original name for what Pokemon? Lapras. As always, we want to thank you guys for coming in here on Thursday. Monkey Pants Bar and Grill, the best place for grilled wings, burgers, salads, $4 Long Island iced teas and Cape Cods, and Thursday night trivia. Monkey Pants Bar and Grill. Alrighty, guys, mystery rounds. Does it say Eevee? Yeah. Yeah, learning HMs, it's kind of like, pretty much, yeah. I agree with that though, but yeah. It just already has those moves that it does. Alrighty, guys. Mystery round. For those of you who have not played this mystery with us before, I will not tell you the theme. You have to guess the theme based off of your answers. 9 questions, 9 answers, and number 10, tell me the theme. Each of these are worth 2 points. 2 possible points for each. Question number 1 for the mystery round. In Journey to the West, what is the Monkey King's name? In Journey to the West, what's the Monkey King's name? In Journey to the West, what's the Monkey King's name? Number 2, Minamata. Minamata disease is also known as what? Minamata disease is known as what? Hey, those 2 teams in the very back, I need separate. Do not be talking. I will negate points from this round if I see talking again. Alrighty. Woo! Alright. Wrestler John Anthony Tenta Jr. was better known by what WWF name? Wrestler John Anthony Tenta Jr. was better known by what name? Wrestler John Anthony Tenta Jr. was better known by what WWF name? Question number 5. Big Red Gum, Kudos, and Lifesavers are all under what brand? Big Red Gum, Kudos, and Lifesavers are all products of what brand? What 2015 Wachowski movie starred Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum? What 2015 Wachowski movie starred Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum? It was a very quick no. It's all right. I'm a frequent rider of the struggle bus myself. I've got a punch card and a hard hat. Alrighty, guys. This is where things will start getting a little easier, I promise you. Number 7. The Greek Titan Cronus is better known by what to the Romans? The Greek Titan Cronus was known by what name to the Romans? In the Sailor Moon anime series, which Sailor Guardian is the tallest? In the Sailor Moon anime series, what Guardian was the tallest? All right, guys, 3 points. Who is this? For 3 points, who's that Pokemon? That Pokemon? Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan. And last question here. This is number 9 for the mystery round. The MY Bob Barker and the MY Steve Irwin are conservation vessels for what fleet? what fleet would you find the MY Bob Barker and the MY Steve Irwins? The MY Bob Barker and the MY Steve Irwin are conservation vessels of what fleet? All right, guys, thanks for being patient. Let's go over that mystery round. That went pretty well for most of you guys. Most of you guys, but that's all right. Woo! Question number 1, who's the Monkey King? That's Sun Wukong. Yes, Sun Wukong in the story is the Monkey King. My answers up here. And what is Minamata disease? That's mercury poisoning. What's a tippity twitchit? That's a Venus flytrap. And that wrestler's name, what was he known as? He was known as Earthquake. How did you get that wrong?
I thought it was Val Venus.
Oh, man. They were in order, too. Oh, but Earthquake was the name of that wrestler. And what's the company that makes Big Red Gum and Kudos and Lifesavers? That's Mars. That Mila Kunis and Channing Tatum movie, Jupiter Ascending. What's the Roman god Cronus? He's known as Saturn. The tallest Sailor Guardian in Sailor Moon? Uranus. Sailor Uranus. Tallest Sailor Guardian. And the MY Bob Barker and the MY Steve Irwin are part of the Neptune Navy. So we got the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Anything to do with the solar system or planets. Anything with those. I know I kind of got you guys. You guys were expecting Pluto to be somewhere in there, but either way, I went in order. I just went in order, so all you had to do was just go from the sun and just go down. What's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Rhine, yeah. Point for that. There you go. Good job on that. You brought up knowledge. You gained a point. I really wish Chuck would have stuck around for this slide. This one was right in his alley. But either way. Alrighty, guys. The big question. I know a lot of you guys were trying to figure out what's something that never changes. If you guys know me, I like my Fallout. And war never changes. War never changes. So speaking of war, give you guys 5 minutes. Name the 10 deadliest wars / rebellions throughout history for 30 points. Name the 10 deadliest wars in history for 30 possible points. So those wars, we got World War II. That's number 1, the Mongol invasion of China. Three Kingdoms War, the Taiping Rebellion, Manchu conquest of China. World War I, the conquest of Timur. The An Lushan Rebellion, Spanish taking Mexico, and the Russian Civil War. Those are the 10 deadliest conflicts of war. Whew. Alrighty, guys, I asked that tiebreaker question. How many days did the Reconquista last? How many days? Divas. The Reconquista. All right, so Divas, you guys said 150 days. And quizzed my pants. You guys said what, 190 years? It actually lasted 282,510 days. But you guys put days. I asked how many days. Divas gets the point for paying attention. Alrighty, guys. Here are our winners tonight. In third place, we had the Quizlamic State. Quizlamic State, third place. Sorry, it's supposed to be a Z in there. Second place, that was Quizzed My Pants. Only because you had the wrong format. And in first place tonight, our Diva team. Divas, woo! Alrighty, guys. Now you're probably wondering why you have those raffle tickets. Alright, yes, you guys have tickets for that because we're going to give away 2 tickets to a Diamondbacks home game over here. I think they're playing the Cubs like one of the first weeks, right? Yes, yeah. So we'll give away some Cubs tickets to go see the Diamondbacks versus the Cubs here at Chase Stadium. Two, 3, 7, 4, 0. Oh, right over here. Oh, the birthday girl. Wow. Congratulations. That's amazing. Let me see that. 740. Amazing. Awesome. All right. Well, hey, hang tight after this. We'll get you situated with some of those tickets. I'll get your information. We'll get those sent over to you. All righty, everybody. Everybody else. This ran a little late, but that's all right. Fish races directly after this. Thank you guys for coming out. Next week is the championship round. We've got Fellas in Paris versus... Oh, actually, I got to go back to... Where was I at? Where am I at?